Bet you didn't see this coming. You did not see this one coming, did you? Neither did I. Neither did I. Well, we're here. We're here. I hope the sound is good. Um, just give me a thumbs up if you can hear. Okay. And while I get everybody else online, I have like a new camera that we're not really feeling each other right now. We'll work on it. She might be temporary. And a new mic. I don't know if you can hear me, so just let me know. Yeah. Oh, one more crew. We got one more crew we got to get online with us, and we'll be good. And the people want to join the streams. Can you hear me, Ali? Sound good? Sounds fine. This actually isn't your normal Steelers chat, and I'll tell you why in a minute. That's the link if you actually want to join. I'll send it out if folks want to join me, and we're gonna get into Trevor Lawerence. Okay. All right. Sending that out to everybody that I know. You're more than welcome to join me to talk about Trevor Lawerence. I'm putting in the comments, and that's what we're gonna do today. Not too long, hopefully, not too long. And I feel like I'm missing somebody, and I apologize. I'm really not trying to miss nobody. I just gonna miss somebody by accident. Okay. So I wasn't gonna comment on Trevor Lawerence via this platform because I didn't feel the need to, but it was when someone said, is that if he was Black, would you ask the question of what did he accomplish? Like, what has he accomplished? And that's why I was like, wait a minute, this has nothing to do with race or color or anything. For me, when it comes to Trevor Lawerence, I want to know, look. I'm gonna just say it like this. When you go to being the highest paid quarterback in the league, when you're getting 55 M's a year, I'm not even talking about the guarantee, the signing bonuses. I'm not even talking about that. When you're signing a long-term deal at $55 million a year, I need to know what you accomplished in a way like this. To me, it says you are freakishly talented. You are unique. You have just exceeded expectations as far as your talent goes. Okay? Like, there's no one like you. No one can do what you do because you are that talented. You are a special talent. We'll just say that. Number one, special talent. Number two, you have taken your team somewhere. And by somewhere, I'm not talking about around the corner. I'm talking about conference championship game, Super Bowl championship game. You've taken your team somewhere. Okay? Those are really my two things to be like, okay, you're going to be the highest paid because you've done one of those things. You are uniquely talented and you've taken your team somewhere. I don't see neither one of those things in Trevor Lawerence. I'm still a pro player. I just really put that out there. Like, I don't see that in Trevor Lawerence. And just to be for real, like, let's go. Let's go through the top guys that are being paid 50 something and see if they meet any of the criteria that I've spoke on. Freakishly, uniquely talented, and you've taken your team to, at a minimum, a conference championship. Okay? Or conference, AFC North, NFC championship game. Okay? You've taken your team there and you're freakishly talented. And if you haven't done those things, I don't believe that you should be the top paid quarterback in the league. So We'll just go off for Adam Schefter's next under Trevor Lawrence, because now he's at the top, is Joe Burrow at 55 M's. Does he meet any of those criteria that I just stated? The two criteria: is he freakishly talented? No, I don't think he's just uniquely. I think he's good. He's a good quarterback. But did he take his team somewhere? Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl recently. Yeah, he checks that box. Jared Goff. Is he freakishly talented? No. But did he take his team somewhere? Yeah. Yeah, he did. Okay. He checks the box. Deserves to get the paycheck. Justin Herbert. Is he freakishly talented? No. Did he take his team somewhere? No. To me, he doesn't deserve to be paid a higher paid quarterback. He shouldn't be making 50-something a year. I don't believe that. Sorry. Now, Lamar Jackson. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Everybody's hitting me up today. Is he freakishly talented? Yes. He checks the box. He is freakishly talented. There's not a lot of hope that nobody can do what Lamar Jackson does, and that's done. Did he take his team somewhere before he got paid? He did not. However, he is freakishly talented. He has an MVP. He has accomplished some things because he's unique. All right. So he checked that box. Now, but if he weren't to get paid last year, and he was to get paid this year, he's checked 2 of those boxes. I don't think Justin Herbert is freakishly talented. I just don't. Some people do. I don't see it, and that's fine. You can say that. Jalen Hurts. Do I think Jalen Hurts is freakishly talented? Uniquely talented? No, not really. However, where did he take his team? To the Super Bowl. He checks the box. Now, when it comes to guys like Tua, I don't think he should be a top paid quarterback. Why? Is he freakishly talented? To me, no. I know the Dolphins fans would say yes. Did he take his team anywhere? No. They haven't. They haven't won a playoff game in 20-something years. Okay? I think it's like 24. But anyway, who else is left out there to get paid? Dak Prescott. Is he freakishly talented? Uniquely talented? I'm going to say no again. I'm going to say no again. Has he taken his team anywhere? No again. So to me, race don't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I don't even know why someone would say that, because I don't care what race you are. All the Dolphins fans would think that Tua is freakishly talented. I'm sorry. He started off really, really good, but I don't think it's a freak. I don't know. It's not freakishly talented. Patrick Mahomes, freakishly talented. Lamar Jackson, freakishly talented. Josh Allen, he's on the line for me. I think he is uniquely talented at times. Who else? Oh, we can even bring up Deshaun Watson, because he has highest paid $300 million fully guaranteed contract. Did he take his team somewhere? Was he freakishly talented? Not to me. Not to me. So Justin Fields. And that's why I said what I said. You brought up Justin Fields. My biggest problem is with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I don't want to talk about this. This is not a Steelers chat. This is just me talking about Trevor Lawrence, and then addressing people saying that I have a problem as if it was race. It has nothing to do with that. I see what you're doing, Ali. Justin Fields, he has to play. He has to play. He has to take his team. Still has to check those boxes for me. I'm not paying him $55 million a year, and Omar Khan's not going to do that either. So yeah. The market is crazy. I understand. Trevor Lawrence can be the best quarterback since sliced bread in Jacksonville. But what happens when, hopefully you will make it to a conference championship, because this year, because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to be paying a guy. And I'm happy for him. This is not about the player. I'm so pro player. I'm happy he's getting his money. But the business part of me, the GM mind, the owner mind of a team to sustain and to build and to grow and get pieces that you may need, I'm like, what we doing? Why are we paying all this money? So I don't know, y'all. That was really my 5 cents on it. And how about Kenny Pickett? I've heard Kenny Pickett's doing great out in Philly, so good for him. Justin, I don't know how Justin Fields' contract is going to be insane unless some other team pays him. And for the most part, he would have to get on the field because nobody wanted to even give up draft picks for Justin. So we'll see how desperately they need a quarterback in the offseason and see what happens with Justin Fields. If he stays or if he goes. I would love to keep them both. Well, preseason, I would love to keep them both. Postseason, that'll be a different conversation. Yeah, we can have the wide receiver conversation all day long. But I think I don't know. Good luck to Justin Jefferson. Hope him and Sam Darnold or whoever's going to be starting over there. I hope they have amazing chemistry because that's a lot of money for a wide receiver that you don't even know. You got the quarterback situation could be up in the air there, and they have Addison. Man, I don't know, but I really just wanted to address I really, really, really had to address the Trevor Lawerence thing because it's not about race at all. How are you paying this man 55 if he hadn't checked any of those boxes? That's all. I just want the boxes checked. I want the box of you took your team somewhere, not a wild card game. Like you really took them somewhere to the conference championship. You proved you can get it. You can get there. You know what I mean? So if you ain't do that for me, I'm not making you the highest paid. You gotta show me a little bit more. You gotta do what the highest paid do to do that. I know Justin Herbert is one of them guys, and you probably had to give him a little bit more than Herbert. Obviously, you gave him more than Burrow, but Burrow actually took his team to the Super Bowl. Like that's just weird to me. But look, they do things differently over there in Jacksonville, in the UK. They do things differently over there. I don't understand. Help me understand. He's been the best quarterback since sliced bread. Okay. All right. It's going to be a restructure and a restructure and a restructure. Yes, the salary cap is going up. We all know, but I don't see it. I don't see it. And that's all I really wanted to address today. Let me see. Sorry, I forget that I can't see the comments on Instagram. But that was really it. It was nothing Steelers related, but kinda because the Pittsburgh Steelers are gonna have to win immediately. And if they don't win immediately, they're gonna find themselves in a situation if they have really, really good quarterback play. But I really don't think Russell Wilson will hit him over the head like that, though. Like, I don't think he's gonna as being an older quarterback. I don't think. Dang, my phone is going off today. Okay. I don't really think that Russell Wilson would hit him over the head for 55. Now, he's an older quarterback. He might hit you over the head again for another 30. If his play, I just don't see him. He ain't getting 55 out of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So good luck. The Pittsburgh Steelers need to go ahead and win something, go as far as they can, get to the Super Bowl, whatever it is now. Like tomorrow, you better be there because there is no way you're going to be able. It's going to be very difficult for them to meet the current standard for a 55 and up a year QB. And then you got to pay a George Pickens. And then you got to figure out what you're going to do with Najee. Then you got to figure out what you're going to do with Pat Fireman. And then, it's a lot. That is a lot. That is a load, and good luck. Good luck to people that have to pay quarterbacks in the next couple years. I don't want those problems. So everybody that was up in arms about what I said, I don't. You can be up in arms. I still don't. I just still don't see it. I still don't see the 55 a year. I don't care what the signing bonus. I don't care what the guarantee was. I don't care. 55 a year is a lot of money for somebody that hasn't delivered you a divisional title. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. Mm-mm. I don't see it. And by division, I mean winning the division round. I actually don't know what. I think it was a wild card round they played in that they won. But if you didn't go to the conference, I'm not really feeling it as a highest paid QB. My bad. You need to pay Najee. Yeah, look, Chris McCaffrey set the standard. Yeah, division. When I mean division, I'm not talking about their actual division. I'm talking about actually in the playoffs. Sorry, I knew someone was gonna say that, but I meant like you need to go to a conference. you need to be representing possibly representing the AFC in the Super Bowl, like not winning the wild card round. Like no, you need to give me a serious title. Um, I need some hardware, or you were close to it. So sorry. Jags are horrible. Look, the Jags still beat the Steelers, so it's not like look. I'm not hating. It's just like look, they always have our number. It is what it is. Yeah. So you do. The Steelers got some. Good luck if you got to pay a quarterback in the next year or two. Bless your heart. Um, a good one at that. I think Daniel Jones did get away with a little bit of murder. He did, but he had a good year and he did something. I think he still got overpaid, but that team ain't been to the playoffs in a good little minute, and that was his best year. I think they still overpaid him, but he got paid. Hey, good for him. Shoot, I wouldn't have paid him that much, and you would probably have one of the quarterbacks that went in the draft this year. So whatever. But the Jags always beat us. The Jags always beat us. They just do. I remember in the playoffs when we had a bye week and we came up and they just slaughtered us. Slaughtered us, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, no, they a little bit of murder. No, he did. Like he got away with that. Like I don't understand how the Giants slept well at night knowing that they were about to offer that man that much money. Like how did your lawyer say, you know what, this is a good idea? Everybody agree to that? CJ Stroud. See, no, when you huh, when it's time to pay CJ Stroud, if he continues on where I don't want them problems. Look, I want a good quarterback, but let me say something. I want these men to get paid, but I always have like my business GM hat on. It's just like I don't want to have to cut that check. I I get it. I get both sides. I get both sides. I don't want to. I look, sir. Here's your generational wealth. But at the same time, if you the one cutting that check, you like, hold on now, let me carry the like how long, how many touchdowns and how long you've been injured and yeah, I'm adding everything up. I'm adding everything up because as a GM, mm-mm. Yeah, that was bad. I mean, I was kind of like going through my head how bad the Steelers play in the playoffs. And everyone wants to blame Mike Tomlin, but them turnovers and the silly stuff. Like if you think about that Browns game, the Pouncey and the Ben Roethlisberger play, that was not Mike Tomlin. That was them. That was those players on the field. Even this year, the fumble, like just still the craziest things happen when they get. I don't know if they are nervous. I don't know what it is when the last times the Steelers have been in the playoffs, they have just been lousy. They've been lousy. Yeah, so Dak Prescott, do I think Dak Prescott deserves to be the highest paid QB? Okay, so I not necessarily, but I could see a Dak Prescott argument because of the consistency, right? He's been there long enough, right? He's been there a minute. He hasn't gotten them a playoff W, right? Correct. Correct me if I'm wrong here. but he's been consistent. I'm not saying he's freakishly or uniquely good, but I could put him in the 2 spot. I might not put him in the 1 spot. I just, yeah, I don't know. I can't 100% say yes to Dak Prescott being the highest paid quarterback, but I could see him in the top 4 at the lowest. Like he in the top 4. Like I get it. He don't have nothing. He has no significant wins, postseason wins. I understand. And on that alone, I should say no, he doesn't deserve to be the highest paid, but I can see him in the upper echelon. I could see it. Mm-mm-mm. He said Dak stats are empty calories. I mean, hey, I don't know. Whoa, listen, the 2020 playoff, we ain't had no run game. We had to throw the ball. There was just some bad stuff happening in that game. That was my birthday. Worst birthday ever. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't. Oh, that wasn't 2020. That wasn't 2020. Was that 2021? I think it was 2021. I think. I don't know. He got one against the Buccaneers. The playoff win against the Bucks, Dak Prescott, and that was it, huh? Hmm. Oh, was that Tom Brady? Ah, yes, yes, yes. That put Tom Brady out. I recall. I recall. I recall. Yes, 2020, 2021 season. Yep. I will never forget that playoff game. That was bad. We had no run game at all. Let me check Instagram one more time. What's up, AP? And everybody that joined on IG. I can't see your comments on here, so and I just went live like randomly. And I didn't get to tell everybody I was gonna go live because I didn't know. Dak Prescott is the worst playoff performer in NFL history. You think so? I don't know. Hmm. I mean, Aaron Rodgers doesn't even have the best playoff. Like, yes, he did win a Super Bowl, but his playoff record ain't the snazziest. Like, it ain't the best. Playoffs is different, and that's why, like, I don't think people understand playoff football. It may not seem different, but it's different. It's different. You got to be ready for it, mentally, physically. The main reason why the Steelers couldn't pay anyone for so long is because Ben took up most of the cap. Let me tell you something. The Steelers pay who they want to pay. I think and Ben restructured when he wanted to restructure. He did it for Juju. They paid AB. They pay who they wanted to pay. I think at one point AB was willing to do something with his contract to keep Le'Veon, like, but they couldn't meet Le'Veon's. Like, they pay who they want to pay. All right, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think the Steelers pay who they want to pay. It is what it like they'll restructure somebody's contract in a hot second, like all the rest of these teams. Is there a quarterback? What is Patrick Mahomes making a year now? I know they gave him some type of extension or something was that during the season last season? But he didn't pop up on the 50 something to me a year list. So what is he making? Because he was one of the cheap ones because he got paid like years ago. Y'all don't take me back. Don't take me back to 2015, y'all. The woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda has really hurt my feelings because that year, like, we wouldn't even be having these conversations if we beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. We wouldn't be having these Tomlin conversations if we had that playoff W, which we were supposed to have, especially the one against the Browns in 2021. We were supposed to, like, you can't be the top seed, have a bye, and come in there and do that. And those are both Ben Roethlisberger L's. Ben didn't play his best ball. He just didn't. What else is going on? Let me see. I gotta keep going over here. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you. Oh, the book. I'm over here on Facebook too. Oh Lord, y'all are funny in these comments today. I'm thinking about starting a new show. It's not gonna be a still shot though. All those are Cobra. Well, listen, Mahomes. That reminds you of who? Who does that remind you of? Tom Brady. Tom Brady. He had to do that, didn't he? Did he not? I don't like this camera. It keeps doing weird stuff. I don't like it. I feel like China's like taking pictures of my life. I ain't really messing with this camera. I'm not rocking with you. I gotta get my regular camera back. Cause what is this? What are we doing? Who else? What other quarterback is out there? Oh, somebody. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm texting my life away. I do want to talk about the wide receivers getting paid. So of course Jamar Chase is gonna be a big name coming up. And you know what Jetta's got. Who else? Look, we know T. Higgins, but he's not a number one. I'm curious because of having to pay George Pickens soon. Do you pay him early? Do you pay him after this season to get it out the way? Like, what do you do? No, okay. Let me just put this up here for the people. If we win a ring with Russ this year, then we can come to the conclusion that Colbert was the only issue and nobody else. Can we? Colbert did draft the last quarterback. This is why I say this is the year of the Mike Tomlin documentary, because Mike Tomlin has so many good decisions to make. He got a new offensive coordinator in there. He got a pick between these quarterbacks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the Bengals are going to do. Because if you spend all this money on offense, is your defense going to fall off at some point? Because, like, who are you paying? And we all know for the Steelers, the defense side of the ball is where all the money is. And I want to know if we're going to pay for that, because everybody's talking about the wide receiver room and there's no big number 2 name. So, but shout out to everybody that got mad because I asked, what did Trevor Lawerence accomplish? And you told me a playoff game. He won a playoff game. He's the best quarterback they've had since whoever, the inception of the team. Like what? And Colbert was around for forever, y'all. Forever. Oh, his son out of Boston College. Ooh, I'm not. That's not me saying anything bad. I'm just wondering that works out for us. I don't know. We like brothers. Do you like fathers and sons? We do. I guess Joey Porter Jr. Can you imagine? Ooh, it's like LeBron James and Bronny. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm slow. I thought you meant his son, like the Boston College Brandon, his twin. Okay, sorry. Brandon Ayuk. Yeah. What they gonna pay him? What would they pay Brandon? It's not going to be 30 million. So 20 what? Yeah. What would they pay him? And what would they give up to get him? What would you give up? You got to give up something, and then you got to pay him. Let's talk about it. I'm supposed to be watching the WNBA tonight, y'all, and here I am on here with y'all. Ain't that something? I appreciate y'all, though. What would you give up? What do you give up for our Brandon Ayuk? Just riddle me this. Who's in the package? Would I love to see a Brandon Ayuk and George Pickens? I would love to see that. I would love to see it. But what do you give up for Brandon? And are you going to give Brandon close to 30 M's? You give up just a second rounder? That's it? Do you give up a second rounder and like a... Never mind. Yeah, I think if they get it, I'm not going to say nothing. Lee said the IU talk needs to end. Either wait until the trade deadline or wait until free agency next year. We got to roll. So, all right now, you roll with it. You don't make any moves, right, at the wide receiver position. Are you cool with not, if you don't win a playoff game this year, are you going to be cool with that move after? You know, because I hear some of y'all saying this, but are you going to be cool with the fact that they didn't make a move and you're going to blame Coach Tomlin? You're going to tell Coach Tomlin to be fired, he ain't win a playoff game, but you didn't make any other necessary moves during the season to ensure you had the weapons to move forward. So I just want you to stand on that at the end of the season if it didn't pan out how you wanted it. First of all, Ali, you don't. That's how I know you. That's how you know you don't be on sports and coffee. You don't be on sports and coffee because we watch WNBA and we watch it on playback, and y'all got to come over on playback. We be there every morning. Okay. Yay. Hold on. I'm put the link to Hold on. I'm struggling today. Because I wasn't supposed to be on here today, but I'm going to put the link to Playback Sports and Coffee Room on here for y'all. Fools. You're not fools. I'm just playing. On here. Though this camera has to go because I don't like it. All right. Okay, you a Tomlin homie. All right. That's the link to Playback Sports and Coffee. I put it in the chat. Hopefully everybody gets to see it. Playback.tv/sports coffee. That's our room. What? Oh, you want to have this conversation? Let's have this conversation. I know it's becoming she's becoming a divisive topic. And it's not she wants to be. People just keep bringing her up and making people pick sides, and so to speak. So one, I'm tired of that. Two, I don't think she should be in the Olympics. I think if she did make the Olympic team, she would have been sitting on the bench because all them women are talented and more experienced than her. So no, like she can wait her turn. Like it's okay. Everything isn't about popularity. Everything isn't about selling tickets. They're trying to win a gold medal. They don't need all this distraction to me would affect the team to me in a negative way. So no, you go over there, you sit down, you get skilled, you get your experience, you really know how to play in this league before we put you on an Olympic team and have to pay everybody around the world. Like, no, not yet. Not yet, Caitlin. So that's how I feel about that. There's plenty of women that didn't make that team that's still more talented than Caitlin. And Caitlin will get there. She'll get there. Hopefully she'll get there. Everyone's saying she's going to get there, but we don't know the future. She could say, you know what? I don't want to play no more because y'all didn't got on my nerves all year. So just let her gain her stride and stamina and understand how to play good defense and not turn the ball over as much and all the things she needs to do. Everybody says she needs to lift weights. Like, yeah, you know, she got some flopping in her. Yeah, she'll be next time. They definitely won't have a choice next time if you know her numbers are numbering. We know we got the viewership on her side. Yeah, man. Caitlin will get there. I'm not worried about it. And also, like, does anybody know what the requirements are? Have you seen what the USA women's team requirements are? Because I'm hearing it's a 2-year process. All right, you got to try out and do all those things. So if she did that and they didn't think she was good enough at that moment in time, then baby, it is what it is. Like those women don't lose. So if they say not right now, they know something. They're not in this for popularity. They want to win. Listen, Angel Reese played a different type of game. She has the aggressiveness of the WNBA already in her, embedded in her. It's there. It is there. So okay, so we can talk about this too. I can't believe I'm talking about Caitlin Clark. But I remember seeing that clip from Joy Taylor saying like nobody knew, so she did this. Well, the only reason why she did this is because everyone saw Caitlin do this in another game, which is why Angel Reese did it. Don't get me wrong. I feel like that heightened, it grew like this imaginary beef between the two. And yes, it gave Caitlin Clark a lot more attention. However, she was getting a lot of attention because everyone thought Caitlin Clark was going to win that game. Everyone thought she was going to be the champion to the point where that's why what's her name? Jill Biden wanted her to come to the White House because everyone was rooting for Caitlin. So I can't say that Angel Reese made her popping. Like, nah, she was popping. She was definitely popping. Yeah, no, Caitlin was popping before. People just probably didn't catch on until it got controversial with the whole. But Angel Reese didn't do this for no reason. She did this because that's what Caitlin did previously. She was doing that. Like, come on now. Angel Reese didn't make that up. She was mocking Caitlin. So let's be for real. I know people get amnesia. Yeah, nah, Jill. She know. Caitlin had to wait her turn. She had to win a ring to come to the White House. That's the rules. Unless she's coming for the Easter egg roll. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just joking. Someone's probably mad at me. I don't care. Let me go back to Instagram. Who's over there? Hi, Instagram. I know. I look like I'm singing on the mic. I'm just fidgety today. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:00. Oh, child. I feel sleep coming over. But yeah, I really just wanted to talk about Trevor Lawerence, but this is kind of fun. I think I'm gonna have a show soon, so that I could talk to people more and do some more interviews virtually. But this camera will not be a part of that. This camera is trash. Okay, I don't like it one bit. I gotta get me a new camera. I don't know how I broke this one. So if anybody wants to buy me a Logitech camera for early Christmas gift, because this one is not, it is not popping. I need a GoFundMe. Actually, it's on my Amazon storefront too. Yes, this is definitely flea market camera. I don't like it. It's better than the MacBook camera itself, but it's not giving 4K. Maybe it is, but it's like, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Holly. Why are you making fun of me, Holly? What else is going on? This is kind of fun, just like randomly talking to y'all instead of talking about the Steelers all the time. Uh-oh. YouTube's trying to hit me up. YouTube trying to hit me up. What else we got? I didn't talk about the Mike Tomlin contract because I was gonna say that for the Steelers chat, but y'all know how I feel about Mike Tomlin. There's nothing you could do about it. So if you're mad about him getting a 3-year extension, be mad for 3 years or until he decides to leave, because that's it. I love me some DK Metcalf. I love me some DK Metcalf. And I want to know what does DK Metcalf what can DK Metcalf do that George Pickens can't do? Are we just talking about speed? Like, what is it? How are they different? I know size. I know where look. I call DK Metcalf a specimen. So just what are your thoughts on the difference between a George Pickens and a DK Metcalf? That's what I want to know. Route running. So you think DK Metcalf is a better route runner than George Pickens? I guess speed is the main thing. So we know for sure that DK is faster, right? He is just huge. I don't know if you ever seen DK. Like, I just for the man to eat the amount of candy he say he eat. Like, what? What? How do you look like that? It's crazy. I'm not against DK, man. I don't know what kind of type of coin DK is requiring, but he can come over here. No longer look at him the same because he's on my team. Yeah, he's strong. Like, he is definitely just a different type of specimen. But I thought I don't know, like, speed wise how fast Pickens is, right? I know his ability to get open and at the line, just to be able to do some pretty unnatural things for his size, because he's a slim tall guy. Like, he's not solid like DK. So yeah, Debo's health bothers me. That's the only thing about Debo that bothers me. It's his health. And it's not even significant. It's like little nagging injuries. Oh, sorry. I meant to text. See, my ADHD going crazy. And I wonder if you know we can't steal team's number one receiver. Why can't we? Why can't we? Why can't we not? I feel like a DK trade would have to be in season. You think it could happen right now? You think so? I think what you saw with Chase Claypool is probably a move the Steelers might mess with. I'm not opposed to in season trade if necessary. Where my man Justin Simmons going? Is he going to Miami? Because I want him in Pittsburgh. I'm tired of this. Still want him. And I didn't even ask Coach T about him, and I should have. I should have asked. I don't know why I didn't ask. I don't know how it slipped my mind. Because I still want him. Don't go to Miami. Come to Pittsburgh. Don't you want to be with Russell? Don't you want to? If I had to talk to you, come on. Let's pretend. Let's role play. You Justin, I'm me. Okay, ready? Let's do it. What's up? How you doing? I mean, look, don't you miss Russell? Like, don't you miss just that brotherhood? Don't you just wish that, that prayer circle, that worship circle? Okay, we can recreate that in Pittsburgh. We can welcome you in. Y'all have established something you loved. You love the energy Russell brought, his positivity. You got that. You come safe haven over here. Safe haven over here. We got you. We got you. Come on over here. Look, your kids will be fine. I don't know how old they are, but then go play with Cam's kids. We got people got kids here too. We can tell you the schools. We can get you a nice little house, nice little rental property. They got land, and we got mountains. It's all types of beautiful things out here. It's you used to cold in Denver. It's cold in Pittsburgh. You get some snow. You won't be missing none of that. It's plenty of that for you. Come on over to Pittsburgh. We got Coach Tomlin. Nobody has a Coach Tomlin. They tried, but nobody has a Coach Tomlin. So just come on over here, Justin. Was that good? Try. I'm going to do better. I'm going to write something down because I don't think that was good enough. I didn't convince myself that I should come to Pittsburgh. Oh. Let me start over. What up, Justin? Yeah, you should come to Pittsburgh because hello, don't you want to play with Minka Fitzpatrick? Like, why would you not want to play for Minka Fitzpatrick? Like, why would you not want to play with the baby goat of this Pittsburgh Steelers? Come on, like you, Minka, y'all would be out there dogging it. Like, come on, it sounds like a great idea to me. Y'all gonna be out there communicating. Patrick Creed gonna have a green dot, like y'all all working together. Like, who would have thought? No. I like that one a little bit better. No. I'm gonna put a good little piece together and try to convince them to come over. I don't know what they paying them or offered to pay them, but man sure ain't going to no mini camps. George picking at DK with feed coach. Look, I would love it. Russell Wilson, if you could put something together to convince DK to want to be traded to Pittsburgh, make it happen. I want Sierra and Normani in the box. Is it Normani? I want Sierra and Normani in the box. In the burg. Please and thank you. That's all. I love Russell Wilson now. I love how he's embedding himself in Pittsburgh. Like, you don't have to. Like, he ain't got to be kissing babies at the hospital, children's hospital. I think it's amazing and admirable, and I love it. But he doesn't have to do those things. This is a choice. And it could be all PR, but I just think it aligns with who he is. And I think if you're a quarterback, then you want to come into the city and make your presence be known. And that speaks to just him being in the league a while and knowing what it's like to be, the face of the city, the face of the team. Like, those are the things that you got to do. I respect it. Russell. I really do. Okay, how long have I been on here? I really do want to watch the WNBA. Let me see who playing on the WNBA tonight. Let me see. Who is playing now? Oh, we got the Aces and the Mercury are playing now, y'all, on Amazon Prime. You gotta go to Amazon Prime and watch it. It's crazy. What's today's date? Yeah, Aces and Mercury. I don't know what the score is, but they are playing on Amazon Prime, so I might go over there and watch that. All right, y'all. Well, this has been fun. I got my little Trevor Lawerence thing out my system. And congratulations to that man. Like, he can feed his family forever with $142 million not signing. He'll be great. But look, it ain't coming out of my pocket. I'm not really that mad. It's interesting to me because I wouldn't have done it. But I'm also not a GM. And I don't print money. I don't have it. I ain't got it to give. But yeah, thanks for y'all joining with me. I appreciate it. Love y'all. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Bye.